Hey everyone, welcome to class. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Now first I just have to give you a tiny bit of context here. So Bad Yogi has never just been about me in my mind. Like not just my face here teaching you. I have always been so amazed and blown away by the incredible community we've built within Bad Yogi. Not just you who do classes with me, but there are some amazing teachers out there as well. And so we thought it would be really awesome to actually highlight some of the teachers who resonate with the Bad Yogi message and who we think you would like as well. So today I have a very special teaching guest who is part of the Bad Yogi community, who shares the same values, beliefs about yoga as you do, and I thought it would be really cool to introduce you. So today I have Gabriella. I hope you enjoy her class.
Hi, I'm Gabriella, and today I thought I would bring you kind of how I like to start my mornings with yoga. So just a nice simple vinyasa flow, nothing complicated. So let's get going. Everything that you'll need is in front of me: some comfortable clothes, a yoga mat, towel if you don't have one, and an extra towel if you have some knee issues like I do. So I like to start first with just kind of coming to the top of my mat, taking a couple deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling, centering yourself, lifting up all 10 toes, putting them down one by one, looking forward. We'll inhale to bring our hands up, reaching all the way up towards the sky, and exhaling them back down to your side. We'll do that 2 more times. So we'll inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And this time as we inhale, as we reach up, we're going to exhale to the left and open our arms up, reach as far as we can out to the sides. Inhale back up. And yes, you guessed it, we're going to the right this time. So as we exhale, let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. And exhale on this side. And we'll reach up. And as we exhale, we'll swan dive forward. So full and over. First forward fold of the day. Maybe your knees feel a bit so bend them, stretch them out. Let your arms fall. Grab opposite elbows. Jiggle up and down. Just kind of let yourself hang. And we'll inhale to a flat back. So you might want to put your hands on the ground. You might want to put them on your thighs or your calves. But just stay here for a moment. And then exhale, planting our hands, and we're going to step back to our first downward dog. So reaching back with both feet, planting all of your hands down, and then pushing your hips up and back up towards the sky. And yeah, it's the first downward dog, so give it some knee bends. Maybe you want to stretch out your legs, do some kicks, whatever makes this feel comfortable for you. And we're going to inhale and exhale, taking a couple breaths here. We'll look forward. We'll take our right leg, bring it all the way up in the air. Maybe give it a little ankle shake. Maybe open your knee. Whatever is good, whatever feels nice. That's why we're doing yoga, right? Bring it back to center. And bring your knee and foot towards the front, placing it between your hands. And we're going to stay in a low lunge, making sure your knee is above your ankle. And kind of shift back and forth, feeling that stretch right here, feeling it in your thigh, giving it some nice feeling. Maybe you want to walk over to the side, over here. Stretch it out over there. Really, the mornings are all about waking up muscles for me, so for this sequence, it's very open. So we'll stay here for one more breath. Look forward, bend our back knee, jump up to the top in our forward fold. Inhale to a flat back, exhale to fold. We'll step back to downward dog again. Staying here for a breath before we take up our left leg this time. Remember, you can totally keep it here if you want, or you can bend your knee, open your hip, Oh, mine are very tight today. Do some kicks, do some circles. Before bringing it back to center, looking to the front, curling it up and placing your foot between your hands. Bending down into that low lunge, stretching back and forward. Really just kind of letting your body sink in. Giving yourself some space to stretch out here. Maybe over to your left side, over your leg. Give it a nice little twist. Couple more breaths. Before you look forward, bend your knee, hop up, and exhale. Inhale into your flat back. And we're going to go through our first vinyasa, so you'll exhale. Plant your hands, step back to a high plank, lowering down, or choosing to put your knees down, and coming up in a cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhaling over to downward facing dog. Keep breathing, bending your knees if you want. This time we're going to look forward, take our right leg up, curl it, bring it forward, and we're going to be kind of in the prep position for a low lunge, but this time we're going to make sure we're stable before coming up into a high lunge. Bringing our hands up beside us. We'll inhale to stand up, stretching down, feeling that your hips are level here. Coming up and down a couple times. And when you're ready, you're going to open up to warrior two. Really feeling your legs stretch out. You want your arms to feel out. Your legs should feel equal on both sides. You should feel like you can kind of bounce. Taking a couple breaths, looking forward, engaging your core. Then we'll inhale, flip our front palm, and reach back to reverse warrior. And then we'll exhale to extended side angle. So bringing your left arm up in the air, you can leave it here. Stretch it forward for a nice side body stretch if you like. And then inhale, back up to warrior two. And we'll cartwheel it down to our low lunge before going through a vinyasa. So inhaling, exhaling, coming forward to your upward facing dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. All right. Now that one side feels completely more open than the other, let's take our left leg up and exhale it to the front of our mat, prepping our stance before reaching up into our high lunge, arms up. Kind of feeling your legs drop down, your hips shift into place. And then go up and down a couple times with your breath. So inhaling to stand up and exhaling to sit deeper into your lunge. Giving your body a couple breaths to kind of shift in and out of this pose, which should feel really good, hopefully. Before we exhale, opening up to the right into our warrior two. Your legs should be in one line, your knee should be over your ankle. All of the great kind of clicks should be working for you. Take a couple deep breaths. Before inhaling, flipping your palm, stretching that back over into warrior two, feeling a really good stretch in your side. And exhaling to side angle. Inhaling back to warrior two. And exhaling to cartwheel down into your downward facing dog. Choosing if you want to go through a vinyasa. So inhaling. And we exhale. Remembering to breathe. That's all what yoga's about, right? And this time we're going to do one of my favorite poses, which is triangle. So we're going to inhale our right leg up. Exhale, bringing it forward. Instead of going through our high lunge, we're going to go straight up into warrior two. Inhaling here. Exhaling to reverse your warrior. And you're going to straighten out your front leg so you can really feel that side stretch all the way down your body. Pivot up. Maybe make your stance a bit shorter. Shift your hips back and then reach all the way forward before letting your hand fall down and arm go up. I like to pretend like I'm in between two panes of glass. So inhaling, feeling that really nice stretch in your obliques. Awesomeness. Taking a couple breaths here, really feeling your side body stretch out. Before we look down, plant our hands, go through our vinyasa again. Morning triangles are the best, aren't they? All right, this time we're gonna take our left leg up, check to the front of our mat, inhale to the front, exhale immediately opening to warrior two. Taking a breath, inhaling to reverse our warrior, reaching back, straightening that front leg, really feeling that side stretch throughout your body. We're inhaling to our standing up, maybe shortening our stance, making sure our feet are in line, tipping our hip back, reaching forward before we come down into our triangle. Looking up, you should really be feeling it right here. Keeping length, remembering to breathe. Couple more breaths. Where we're going to look down and cartwheel it over to step back. Going through your downward dog vinyasa sequence. So we're going to look at our hands, come to our hands and our knees. And we're going to go into some basic cat-cow. So you're going to keep hands, wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. Look forward, engage your core, keeping a flat stomach. And we're going to inhale, dropping our stomach, reaching forward, coming into cow. Exhale, bringing in all of that stomach in, arching into a cat. A very angry cat, but still a cat. And rolling through a couple of these on your own breath, kind of giving your spine a little post warm-up. All right, and when you're ready, you're going to pull into neutral. You're going to take your right leg, shift it back, move backward and forwards a bit. You should have already stretched it out, but it should just feel kind of nice. Moving, and then we're going to turn that foot parallel to the back of our mat and reach up into a supported side angle thing. Reach, if you want more of a stretch, you can reach forward with your hand, kind of making a little curve with your back. Breathing here. Before you exhale, taking the hand and the knee down. We'll do one set of cat-cow before going to the other side. This time taking your left leg, pushing it back, shifting it and forward. Before you pivot, and you turn up and bring your hand forward if you'd like. You should feel a really awesome side stretch right now because I feel like it's a part of the body that people just totally ignore. So just taking your time and then exhaling it back. And so we're going to plant our hands, curl all our toes under. Yep, we're back in downward dog again. I know, it's great. This time you're going to reach up your right leg towards the sky and bring your knee to your ankle. So we'll come into a pigeon. So you want to push that back leg back, really making sure that your hips are level. If you have a towel at this point, you might want to put it under your hips so that they're at a good point to stay. I like to stay up for a second, kind of lift, shift side to side before I settle in. Inhale to arch up. And then exhale to coming forward onto my forearms or all the way down. And we'll just stay here for a couple breaths. Inhaling, slowly make your way up to your hands. Curling that back toe under. Pushing your knee up, coming back into the three-legged dog. Maybe you want to shake your leg out a bit, open your hip, pushing it back down. This time we take our left leg up, bringing the knee to our shin, or wrist rather, pushing back, maybe staying up for a second to shift side to side. Before we find a place where our hips are level, inhaling, and exhaling to come down. Remembering to breathe, you should feel good about this. And slowly coming up. That's right, we're kicking back off into our downward facing dog. Open that hip, bringing it down, bringing your knees down, and coming to a comfortable seat. So I like to sit cross-legged, but whatever is more comfortable for you. Bringing our hands on our knees, we're going to inhale, exhale through our mouths. Inhale your hands up to the sky. And then exhale, you're going to place your left hand down, bringing your right hand over in what I promise is our final side body stretch. Taking a breath or two here. Remembering to feel length throughout both sides of your body. Exhale, shift over to your other side, bringing that arm down for support, lengthening up, feeling your chest turn up towards the sky. A breath. Inhaling your hands all the way up. Exhaling your hands to center. Take a couple breaths. Bring your hands to your third eye. Thank you guys so much for listening to my morning vinyasa class. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.